Hey friend, I hope you are doing well. I wanted to talk about consciousness and traumas. And because these days everything is changing and everything is happening really quick, we are having swings in emotions, in mood, and in everything. Even our relationships aren't as stable as they used to be. And so, right now, it's no longer an option to heal the traumas, right? It's no longer something that we should think about. It's a must, or otherwise, we will be forced to face all of the traumas. And why am I saying this? Because the struggle and the suffering that humanity is facing today is nothing but the shadow of all of our intentions, our actions, our emotions, our interactions with each other, and the history of humanity. It's nothing more than that. And so you're seeing all this crazy stuff happening in the world, and you feel anxiety and worry, and you are overthinking about everything, including your personal issues. And I get that. You're not alone. Here's the thing. We can't control everything that is happening outside in the world. Basically, we can control nothing outside. And so, if you are feeling guilty about what's happening in the world, and if you are not liking how you feel today, you must change this feeling of guilt to something else. And I don't know what that is for you. Peace, love, serenity. And at the same time, there is one thing we must have control over. That's our identity. You see, because the identity of the person keeps changing. As you grow up, you are no longer identifying with the person you used to be, and now you have a new trait, a new personality, some new characteristics, right? And tomorrow you might have them, you might not have them, but you're changing anyway. So there is no single identity that can be associated with you, because these are just labels that you use them for the present time, and you will no longer use them tomorrow. And things that you used yesterday are no longer needed, right? Talking about traumas, the world itself is facing the biggest trauma. And let's be honest, this is the most difficult time we have ever faced. Maybe not only in our lifetime, but maybe in the entire history, during the entire history of humans. Now, why am I talking about this? Because we need to heal our traumas, our individual traumas. Because if every one of us heals the trauma then we can heal on a global level. You can't change Biden or Bill Gates or anyone. You can't change your family. You can't change your dad, your mom, your kids. You just have no control over anyone. You can guide them. You can give them advice when they ask for it. You can try to protect them when you need to. You can love them. You need to love them, right? They need to love you. We all need love. But we can't control anyone. And no one can control us. If we understand that, and if we choose to face the old fake identity that has been given to us over generations, could be something like constant guilt, constant fear, constant worry, conflict, arguments, self-doubt, all this, or anything that is preventing us from enjoying this life. These are called generational traumas. And so we have two options, there is no third. We either pass these traumas to the next generation without dealing with it because we are afraid to face the darkness and transform it into light, or we can decide today to look deep inside and see what traumas have we gotten from our parents, from our family, from our school, from every single one that has been in our environment. And by looking at this trauma or at these traumas, it's not going to be something easy or even enjoyable, but it's gonna be something so liberating you've never tasted before. Because once you realize that this feeling of guilt, this feeling of shame, this feeling of abandonment, loneliness, being misunderstood, any of that, once you realize that this is not yours, it's been projected onto you by other people, and now it's time to forgive yourself for accepting that to be your truth, because now you know it's not your truth. It was just part of your journey, part of your experience, and now it's time to let it go by forgiving yourself and by forgiving other people who projected all of their fears onto you. Forgiving means freedom, to be free of the identity that is not you. Stupid, not enough, not loved, misunderstood, lonely. What is the identity that you've been holding on to, whether you were aware or not aware of it? And how can you let go of that today? And so the journey of liberation is the journey of healing. Freedom is forgiving. It's nothing else. And so you might not be ready today for forgiving someone or forgiving yourself. But you must understand that for you to go to the next level spiritually, emotionally, and mentally in this life, you need to forgive yourself, and then you can forgive others, because forgiving yourself is the hardest part. But then if you can do that, you can forgive anyone else because you are no longer attached to the identity that they are attached to, and they were projecting it onto you. So this is it, my friend. Heal your traumas because they are not yours. And I know there is a paradox. I'm saying your traumas because you've been identifying with them, and now it's time to let go of that. You might need assistance. You might not be able to do it on your own, and that's fine. You can ask for help. Someone you know has healed or has been healing, because there's no one that has finished healing, right? We don't finish healing, we keep healing, we keep progressing in this life. And so if there's anyone you know that has been healing themselves, you know they can help you. If you know that person, then seek their help, seek their support and assistance. Okay? But if you can't do it on your own, that's fabulous. The joy in your heart, the love and the beauty that you have has never been lost. It just needs to be unveiled because it's been covered with the fictional fake identities that we accepted to be the truth, our truth, when they are not. And so, my friend, the joy within your heart needs to be uncovered, unveiled, because it's there, and deep inside you know that. So I hope this message supports you today. Take care of yourself. Be disciplined. With yourself. Choose compassion. And at the same time, be committed to healing yourself, to do what everyone else is not doing, and to stop doing what everyone else is doing. That's the healing journey. That's the hero's journey. All right? Take care. Thank you for watching the video. I'll see you soon.